Hey guys, welcome back again to Youth Group Live. We're back and ready to go again tonight. We have a lot of fun stuff and some serious stuff. So hang on tight. We're gonna start with game time.
Extra life.
Play a game. Health pack combo.
All right, are we good?
Easy.
Okay, guys, we're gonna play this game called Quiplash, where I read off a statement and you give me the funniest answer you have, and then Abe and I are gonna vote. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do a statement where you find something in your house that is the funniest to use as that thing. I don't know.
It all
You'll
makes
get it
sense.
as we go. Okay. All right.
Round one. I love this. Okay, so here's the question. You will have a minute-ish to come up with a hilarious answer. Here we go. Usually it's bacon, lettuce, and tomato, but come up with a BLT you wouldn't want to eat.
Go.
What is? Boogers, lines, and tuna. Brussels sprouts, licorice, and tuna. And tuna? Yeah. Bear legs torpedoes. What does it mean? Diapers, minor fluid, and T-Rex legs. Bananas, lizards, and toads.
Blisters, leeches, and teeth.
Alright, and the verdict is, because of the T-Rex legs. Nice creativity. Alright, awesome. Also gross. Even though, runner-up, I like the teeth idea. I guess. Okay.
Okay, so here we go. Round two. You have to go get an item, and it will be something that would make an awful hat. An awful hat.
An awful hat.
Ready, set, go.
Go.
Because she might suffer medical consequences, and that speaks a lot to her level of commitment. I think Anya for garbage can.
Round three. All right. If you were allowed to name someone else's baby any weird thing you wanted, what would you name it? Go.
Fidget Cartfur. What was the second part? Fidget Cartfur. I like it. It's made up. It's not even a real name. I love it. Lord Big Bird, Shelter, Farquaad, the 17th. That's not Farquaad. I like it. Grandiose. It's got it. Grandiose. Lord Regent, what was it again? Mine is Grandma's Dentures, and you can call him GD for short. Grandma's Dentures? Fernando Barbecue the Third. Fernando. It rolls off the tongue well, Fernando Barbecue. This is my friend Fernando. Hi, Callie. It's between Ferdinand Barbecue and Saltzer.
Lord Big Bird Seltzer.
It's
Farquaad.
Lord Big Bird Seltzer, Farquaad the 17th.
Okay. All right. I know how we're gonna do this from now on.
We're gonna get the sawdust out of my eye first, and then we're gonna play Rock Paper Scissors. Remember we can't stop. Yeah, here we go. Ready? I'm going for Ferdinand. Sudden death. You're going? Yeah, it's on after me. No, it's on. Rock, paper, scissors.
You have to. Have you seen the movie Castaway? No.
Yes.
Tom Hanks has a volleyball that becomes his friend for like 5 years. So, if you could find an inanimate object that would come alive and be your friend on a desert island for the rest of your life, what would it be? Go.
What does she have? flow, and so then you have a flow. Super. What's with that polar bear? What's the Scooby-Doo thing? You'd always have a friend to talk to and a good cuddle buddy. But also, if you really like needed to like, if they were just like hungry, you can maybe chew on him for a little bit and might just. Interesting friend. Courtney, I think there's some obvious answers behind the volleyball, but let's hear them. Because it's exactly like Castaway. More colorful. Even better. Alright, Allie, what's up? Well, obviously an alien would be a great companion to have on a deserted island because if there are any spiders that are trying to kill you, he's got magical alien powers that'll help.
Decent.
Yeah, oh, he does appear to be full of air. Leah, what's up? I mean, like, I can hug it.
Okay, here's the thing. I think because of the coronavirus, we gotta go with Leah because she can keep her surroundings disinfected.
Awesome. Round 5. It'll be another write down your question. Do you want to pick one or do you want me to?
You go ahead.
All right. Write down a fun thing to do if locked in a shopping mall overnight.
Whoa.
Okay, so I said put on the ugliest outfits, be a model, and strut pose. Oh, eat all the fruit snacks and ice cream, and then ride scooters on the escalators. I'm glad you mentioned food, because, yeah, awesome. Okay. I would build the world's biggest toilet paper for if you're rich, because I'm bigger. That's awesome. Okay, and
I would eat all of the baby food and then take those granola bars that have like the filling inside, and I'd take the filling out, and then I'd regurgitate the baby food from my mouth into the granola bar, and then I'd reseal it and then put them back into the box so that people could eat it.
Okay, so like depends on the mall because in Green Bay they have a furniture store, so I was trying out every piece of furniture in the whole furniture store. So, because that's really fun, but it depends on the mall.
I'm mad at Courtney because she took mine.
Toilet paper isn't just toilet paper these days. Toilet paper is like a bar of gold. So essentially, building a toilet paper fort is like building a giant golden pan. In my mind. And that is why both of you get a point. So, Lexi, well done on your gold palace fort. Courtney, also well done on your golden palace fort.
Round 6. Here we go. This is great. Now, an item that you would use to fight off the zombie horde coming into your house.
The zombie will try to eat itself because of the air, get it? No, it's gonna see itself and it's gonna be like, oh my gosh, I'm so ugly, and then run away. Maybe.
That looks like the deadliest weapon. I think you could kill the most zombies that way because you have to puncture the skull and destroy the brain. That's how you stop zombies.
You stay far away.
All right. Round 7. Question is, write down the terrible fate of the snowman Olaf in a director's cut of Frozen.
Yep.
Olaf walks over a hole and falls to a fire, and keeps going to an almost never-ending hole and falls in a spear and dies. Said evil man blocks Elsa's powers, and Olaf melts, and Elsa and Anna are devastated, so they just never talk to each other again, and they just die in their bedroom. No. That's pretty tragic. Okay. Okay, spoiler warning for Frozen 2, but he never comes back, and since water has memory, he becomes a puddle of squirrel pee.
9.
Olaf dies a tragic, gruesome death by melting by water like the Wicked Witch in The Wizard of Oz. The end. That's a scary movie.
I just have, there's just a quick zoom up of him just throwing out Old Faithful.
That's my Old Faithful. Okay, so Elsa died, and so her magic died with her, and then Olaf's flurry went away, so then he melted. But then Sven got thirsty and saw the puddle, and he drank it, and then he peed on a field of flowers, so now Olaf's spirit lives on in the field of flowers.
Oh, you're gonna love this one. Okay, you have to find a food item that starts with the same letter as your name starts with. But it will be the food that you have to eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for 50 years. Make sense? All right, go.
Lettuce. Healthy choices. Healthy choices.
Well, I wouldn't want Swiss cheese. I want a different kind. You want me to go grab cream cheese? I don't know. I don't want to eat cream cheese. But it's cheese. Attempts to sell. Now he's mom. Go. What's the other? The pitch. Apples? You make almond milk. And almond butter? Maybe. This is the only thing you get to eat for 50 years. Right, okay. Well, at least I keep a healthy diet.
That's true.
Yeah. I have a bag of apples. I have my Akubichu ginger. You got your snack. You got your drink. You got endless possibilities right here.
Hold on a minute. Okay.
Well, I have the Cocoa Pebbles, and they're just really good. So, the choices are very wonderful, and it's a difficult choice to make. So, I do aspire to be a judge on The Voice.
Good.
My moment. I can feel it. Oh my goodness.
This is her moment. Here we go.
Okay, my choices. Apples.
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 That's a decent
Choice.
Okay.
The decent choice. Oh, let's see here. Okay.
All right. The final question. Get ready. What is the worst thing you could stuff a bed mattress with?
So let's go around and say your answer out loud. So we'll start. What's your answer? Nails, screws, and needles. She's muted. Are you muted? Mustard. Toothpaste pills, rotisserie chicken. Hairless cat. Rotten potatoes and moldy fruit snacks. I think that would be the most comfortable so far.
Right, because hairless cats and screws and needles and stuff would be almost equally bad. I think for different reasons, but I think we need to probably.
Okay, I'm on the cat side.
Okay, so let's rock paper scissors.
Okay, I'm for the hairless cat.
I'm for the needles, nails, and screws.
Uno,
What are you doing here? Just rock paper.
rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh!
I'm glad you were so happy for Courtney.
All right.
Here are the official scoring points. So we add 1, divide by 7, carry 2, plus 19% equals Courtney.
Birthday girl, you are the winner of the Domino's delivery dessert gift card.
One. And we're out.
Play a game. Health Pack Combo.
Sick creativity skills, women. I'm very proud. Abe had a little extra fun, I think, editing that, but super great. And congratulations to Courtney for winning the Domino's dessert delivery gift card because she lives out of range for delivery. Also, it was her birthday yesterday, so happy birthday, Courtney. I hope you had a good one, and thanks for playing games with us. All right, so next is our senior interview. This week we're interviewing Anna Lieberson. So here you go. Let's hear from what she has to say.
All right, here we are with Miss Anna Lieberson, one of our seniors graduating this year, and we're just having an opportunity to hear from all of them and see what their future plans are, and just kind of give them an opportunity to share some of the things they've learned and be able to help you guys as you'll be in their shoes in a few years. So, Anna, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. Yeah, we're just all living the quarantine dream here. So, what are you doing to stay entertained these days?
Baking, painting, embroidery, school.
Nice.
The usual.
Yeah, the core ingredients of just entertainment, school, baking, all those things are great. Excellent. Hey, so I want to open with a question that is probably one of the more profound questions you could ever ask another person. And it is this. Do you prefer Lord of the Rings or Star Wars?
Lord of the Rings.
Whew.
Hands down.
Wow. For such a pivotal question, that was just, wow.
Yeah.
So now let's get some context here. Like,
Okay.
how far below, like what are the numbers? So, 0 to 10, Lord of the Rings being a 10, where does Star Wars fall on the scale?
I mean, I don't hate Star Wars. I
Okay.
just don't really choose to watch it on my own time.
Excellent.
But I'll watch it with my brothers, so it's probably about like a 5 or 6.
Okay, all right, okay. And see, that's what I was looking for. I was just trying to see if you hated Star Wars, which you don't, which you're open to Star Wars. Okay. Excellent.
No.
All right. Well, that has told us volumes about you as a person. So, awesome. We're off to a good start. So anyways, you have been homeschooling. So, how has that experience been with quarantine?
Just the same. Nothing has changed.
Yes. That is probably kind of a nice thing.
Yeah. Not a lot of challenges in it.
That's cool. So, yeah, it hasn't thrown any giant curveballs at you schooling-wise.
Nope.
Sweet. I'll bet our public schooled other seniors would be a little jealous on that front. Do you feel as though you've missed a giant opportunity to not have to do as much school, though?
No.
No. Okay. Oh, well, sweet. So, I mean, we're talking, at least in the school department, I mean, quarantine has not been a negative thing.
Nope.
Wow. You have escaped a lot of troubles and turmoil. That's great.
Yes.
I'm really happy for you. I think we're all happy for you. I think maybe some of the students would be jealous, but I'm just happy for you. So that's cool. Excellent. So you're gonna graduate just the same as ever.
Yep.
Sweet. All right. It's like it's not even happening. It's like quarantine isn't even real. That's great. I think that's an awesome thing. So let me ask you a couple questions here, just kind of about the future. Maybe just a couple of, let's see, we got a list. We got a long list. We've got a long list here. Something. Okay, yeah, this is a great question. I've really enjoyed asking it. And it's this. In your faith and in your relationship with God, what's something that, a few different words I suppose you could use for it. You know, what's something like a turning point or something that really just opened your eyes to a lot of things, or something that just really accelerated your growth spiritually? Could have been a song or a scripture passage, or a circumstance, or it could be a lot of things. But does that ring any bells?
Yeah, actually, in my freshman year of high school, I got really sick, and I've been sick for the last 4 years, to the point that we thought I was going to die. So in that area of my life, I learned to just trust God with everything that's going on. And that is the only thing I can really remember about that time in my life, is that my eyes were just focused on God. I didn't think about anything else. I didn't worry about anything else. I just knew that He was going to take care of me, and if I did die, I knew where I was going, and I would feel better. So, yeah.
That's interesting. It's pretty profound when all of life is kind of diminished and you're just kind of left with God standing out in the midst of it. That's really interesting. I think all of us are living in a sort of illusion in a way, because even if we aren't in the same position as you were, we don't really know if we're close to the end of our life on earth or not. You know, we don't know if we're close to tragedy or loss, or anything. And you were aware of how close you were to the edge, and I think a lot of times we're not aware.
Yeah.
And so we just need to carry the same attitude that you had all the time. That's crazy. That's really, really interesting. Wow. Well, that's a really powerful testimony of God working in our lives and through our struggles and things. So, what an encouragement. Got another question for you. If you could, since we're already kind of looking back at your earlier years of being in youth group, if you could give your, say, junior high Anna, first time she started coming to youth group, I just remember the days. If you could give her advice that would help her in what was to come for her and to help her to grow in her faith, what advice would you give?
Well, I have experienced a lot of social anxiety, so I would just give me the advice of learn to trust God and don't fret about anything that's going to happen, because I've learned that in every circumstance that I've stressed about, I then gave it to him, and then I didn't feel stressed at all after that, and he worked it out for me. I didn't have to be in super bad circumstances or feel very hurt in any circumstances. So yeah, just trusting God.
I think that's huge. If anyone has never ever experienced any even shred of social anxiety, I think you'd be, well, I mean, maybe those people are out there. I don't know. But yeah, that comes up a lot, you know. That's a really big hurdle to growing up and to, yeah, like a lot of our other seniors have expressed similar things about just encouraging their younger self not to be so hung up, I guess, on just the social aspects of life. Yeah, what a challenge. So yeah, that's good advice for your younger self and for our students who are your younger self. And just hearing from you, I'm sure is really encouraging. I hope it is really encouraging. So let's kind of shift more towards the future a bit. So yeah, you're on the precipice of adulthood.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah. So let me ask you, how do you plan to, like what are you looking at as an adult to keep walking with Jesus in that next phase of your life?
Like how to grow?
Yeah. Yep.
I think that I really just want to get more involved in community and with other believers that can encourage me to grow and to, go through hard things and find the joy in the hard things, because that's something I've really been working on lately. So yeah, get more involved in community.
Yeah, that's huge. That's a really, really good one. And we're going to talk about what your plans are for the future, but regardless of what your plans, you could have any plan for the future. Craziest thing, the most normal thing, and always a really important part would be, pursuing Christian community. So, and you've got a rock solid objective there to be with believers in the future. One of the things that we've brought a couple times is GCs are like small groups for adults, which is crazy. Which I don't know if a lot of our students realize that, but yeah, our adults have small groups too. So it's not like a childish thing to have a small group. It's actually an adult thing that we brought to a youth group. So yeah, and that's all just geared to help us to be around people who are going to challenge us and stretch us and annoy us, and just all the things that you need from fellow believers that are going to help you to grow. So that's really cool. I think that's an excellent thing to be looking at for the future. So on the topic of the future, what are your plans? What's next for you after school?
I'm actually not planning on going to college anytime soon, so I actually started a business, and I'm just going to be focusing on that, and I actually got a job at Molly & Mo's, which is a kind of gift shop downtown, so
yes.
I'll be working there. So yeah.
Yes. If you don't know Anna, she is a creator of things. She creates awesome objects of all kinds. And so that is really cool. I'm glad you're able to work there and do that thing. So what is your business? I think I know.
It's a combination of embroidery and watercolor, paintings, macrame, anything artistic.
Yeah, that's super cool. Yeah, I'm really excited about that. Man, the Leverson clan just is all about crafting some sweet things. That's just pretty cool. You guys have a sweet gift in that area. That's really neat. So yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, that'll just be interesting. I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to seeing the results there, having places to go to buy gifts for people and things. That's gonna be awesome. So let's see here. We may have reached the end of my list of questions, which wasn't very long to begin with. But when your handwriting is as bad as mine, you can't really tell like what you're looking at. So sometimes it's a little tricky. So anyways, Anna, this is that's kind of all I got for you. Do you have any random questions that you would like to ask and then answer yourself?
No.
Yeah, I don't know what I would do with that either. But anyways, Anna, it's been a good long spell of youth group, having you around and just having you be here. And so just thank you for the things that you shared today. And the idea is just for our younger students to see individuals like you who have gone through the same things that they have gone through and sat in the same seats that you sat in when you were their age, and just to know that God has been faithful to you and brought you through a lot of things and shown you really, really beautiful and amazing things about himself. And just seeing that and that testimony is a giant encouragement to them. And so thank you for letting us put you on a TV screen and allow those students to see what God can do in their lives through these years that they have here at Redemption Hill. So anyways, just thank you for that. And we're praying for you and excited for your future. And we'll be seeing you around, which is nice. So that'll be really good. So awesome. Well, we will say see you later to Anna, and then we will move on to the next thing. So see ya.
Bye.
So this has been just a great opportunity to hear from our seniors in these interviews. Thank you so much, Anna, just for sharing just the struggles you've had through youth group and just really encouraging us to think about those at a different angle, which is super great. It's just been so nice, and I think everybody's appreciated just hearing from your peers just that they struggle with the same stuff you do in a lot of areas. That's awesome. Thank you so much. All right, so now we are going to go to the Word with Abe, and he's going to be assisted in Bible reading by Aiden this week. Hey guys, so we have a bit of a hitch in the plans tonight. Apparently something kind of glitched. So the live devotional isn't going to happen tonight, but he's probably going to post the devotional later this week when he can get it back up. So super sorry about that. So we're just going to wrap it up. I wanted to just show you guys this resource that we have here. So this is the ESV Student Study Bible. So I've had a lot of just chatted with a lot of you guys, and a lot of you don't have a Bible that you're super comfortable with or that you don't know a lot about. So I think it's really important to get a Bible that you love and that is your own. Pastor Alex often asks us to underline things and highlight things in our Bibles, and you can't do that unless you have one that is your own. So this Bible just has a lot of great resources, and as you learn about the Bible, It's very clear and very helpful. So we just really want to encourage you to look into getting this Bible if you don't already have one. It is not just in pink. You can get it in every color. Brown, leather, gray, I don't know, whatever you want. So I would check it out. If you're interested in one of these, you can talk to your parents or talk to your youth leader. We would love to help you purchase one of these Bibles, just to give you your own and something to get to know well and to start reading in, guys. So important. God has given us the Bible so that we can know what he wants with our lives, and he knows us best because he created us. So God's word, you want to read and you want to get to know really well. So really think about that this week. And this is just a great Bible, and we really recommend it. It's the English Standard Version Student Study Bible. Also, announcements this week. So Alex has a Q&A again tomorrow night. Again, super important to check those out, just because a lot of people are asking questions that you guys ask all the time. So he really goes through all the questions and really says things very clearly. So it's super important to check that out. I believe it's at 6:30 tomorrow night. So check that out. Also, church service, 8:15 live stream on Sunday morning. So keep that in mind. Guys, we're praying for you. We're thinking about you. If you have any questions or if you want to get a Bible or anything, just make sure to reach out to your small group leaders. We all would love to chat with you about anything you want to chat about. All right, sorry for the technical difficulties tonight, but keep an eye up as we'll post this later as it gets posted. All right, you guys have a great week, and we will see you next Wednesday. Have a good one.